Welcome to the Be Discouraged podcast. This is episode 15. 15. Excited to be here. New year, new stuff. I don't actually have anything to talk about. To be honest, go ahead.
No, second podcast of the year. Okay, so before we even start, I was jumped by Celie and Liz Blazehart, and they were mad at me because they don't like the edits of the podcast because I like run it through a bot and it like chops it up. And they're like, sometimes it seems like y'all are gonna say something and it cuts it out. I'm like, whatever. So since our fan base is 2 people, 100% of them want it to be raw. So
3, you can count Ruds.
Ruds is dumb, and he hasn't said anything about it. So
fair.
I'm just kidding, Ruds. You're awesome.
Doesn't count because he's dumb.
Yep. So let's try to do one take. If you need to do something, I'll pause it real quick or something like that. But I'm just gonna edit it.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm not gonna edit it. I'm just gonna fucking put it up there and.
Yeah, unless I say delete that, and then you delete that.
Yeah, like I always do. Yeah, the usual. Yeah.
Always doing it. But yeah, I did not come as prepared as I usually do. Usually I have at least a few things written down. I mean, I got lots of stuff I could talk about, but I thought I had more time.
Well, you've been goal chasing, dude.
Dude, hardcore, man.
You've been trying to follow your plans and
man. And I got a little bit. Well, and you're part of this, but not nearly as bad as someone else. Okay, someone else. Are you ready? So, I sent my buddy. I'm not gonna say his name. He might watch this. I don't know, but I don't want to throw him under the bus. But I sent my buddy. I did these interviews. I did this, and it took a lot of work, man. I did this interview, gave out these packs, did it with this guy at the gas station. Took a couple days of planning and setting up, and it was a lot, dude. I put 10 hours into that total, probably, just between planning it with them, recording it with them, editing it, posting it, right? And my buddy just gave me. He was just like, yeah, you definitely need to get a new mic. And it was kind of weird just watching one guy open packs and something along those lines, a little bit thicker, and then 2 laughing emojis. And I was like, oh, you're not a part of this anymore.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I get you.
Immediately, just like, I don't want anything to do with it. Yeah. So, and then when you watched them and you were like, I can't remember what you said, but it wasn't near the laughing emojis what got me.
Yeah.
I can take criticism, but his laughing emojis, yeah, man, I was just like, you.
It's almost like a condescending, like, do better, dumbass.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And this same guy I've had conversations with about he's a handsome dude, man, and he's talented at football and all these things.
I know who that is.
Yeah, and I tell him all the time, I'm like, dude, you should do content. Like, you'd be so good at it. You have the voice for it, you have the smile for it, everything. And we've been I was gassing him up the last week before the new year. And we were talking about like me coaching him through it and like him really getting going. And then he hasn't done it. And he's told me multiple times he just doesn't know where to start. And we've had multiple conversations. And then when he sent that to me, I was like, you fucking do it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what was the part about me though?
Oh, you just give me, you didn't say anything nice about it. And you just gave me feedback, criticism.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think it's bad. I mean,
but it was fine. It wasn't bad. No.
Well, shut up and let me talk. The video speaks for itself. It performed really well, and it was like random people engaged with it. They interacted with it. I mean, my only critique was to just say what you're going to do, and that's it. I think everything else was good. Yeah. And the guy was really good on camera too. Like he wasn't like shy or anything. So that was a good pick.
Oh, come here. I got the fucking. You see her? No, you can't see her. I got the dog licking me, dude.
Dogs.
Big old cow dog.
Anyways, yeah. One thing I do want to say is this is something that I learned. I mean, I've known for a long time, but it took me a long time to get myself away from doing this for people. Is that when I saw like a lot of untapped potential or something like that, I always wanted to support people, right? And I always wanted to help drive them to a place to where they're familiar and then they can take the reins, and dude, I ended up just like wasting a lot of my time and when I was putting 100% into them, they were putting like 20%, if that. So yeah, I would say, dude, don't even bother. Like,
I usually wouldn't though, but he's like, dude, he's an exception. He's like the most driven person I've seen in my life. So like yeah, and I normally I wouldn't even offer. 99 out of 100 I wouldn't even offer. But he's like very driven, and so I just saw it as like something he would be able to just put his head into.
Let him waste his potential, you know? Like,
yeah.
If 20 people tell me that, oh, you would do DBD, I'd be like, man, maybe I should do that. You know, maybe I should pursue something like that, because there's a trend going on here and I'm not following it, and it's just my ignorance, or, you know, I'm being stubborn. But dude, I've purchased like iPads for artists that are like really good, and dude, I've done a lot. I've done a lot for people. I've purchased like $1,000 worth of clay for sculptors, and it's like really stupid stuff. And, you know, they were good friends too, but when I saw how wasteful they were, just like, this disgusting, dude. It's pathetic.
Yeah, and like, it's just it takes something from you. And I felt that in this moment. I hadn't even helped him really, but I had spent time talking to him on the phone for a while.
Yeah,
and like for him just to be like, that sucks. I was just like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. But yours wasn't nearly as bad as his.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I drew that point. Like, yours was like mild feedback. You didn't say anything nice about it, and which was fine. But his was just like laughing at it.
Yeah.
And that's way different than giving constructive feedback.
Well, one thing I think you should do, and I don't know why you've stayed so far away from it, and we've talked about it before, and it might be just because your comfort level with what you're doing now, which is the short form content. But why not have like two versions of that, right? Like, you have the long video that you uploaded and spent time on, and then you have, you know, the short version. I want to. I had the raw footage of the interview I did with the guy. Yeah.
And the problem is I recorded it in the vertical format, and I would want to keep recording it in the vertical format.
Yeah, but so what?
But that would so would I post the?
Yeah.
You're saying post the long form vertical?
Yeah. So what?
Would it show up weird?
I mean, it'll have two like black borders, but I mean,
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with that.
Remember the video is for everybody else, right? Like, whenever I make something or do something, I'm like, man, I hate this fucking thing. Like, this is horrible. So like, I just cast it out and they perform, and I'm like, man, I would never ever watch something like that. But it's not for me. I'm not the one watching it, you know.
Yeah, I definitely thought about it, and I thought about posting the raw one, but you're right. But maybe I could also record it two different formats eventually. I would love to do that. Like, if I could record it both ways, that'd be cool. Yeah. Mariah said she's down. Again, I don't want to hold her to it, so we play it by ear. But going to the mall tomorrow and just holding up a sign saying free Pokemon packs. And so I think that'll go. I think that'll be way more approachable.
Yeah.
But yeah. I went and saw the emphysema guy today at Walgreens. The guy who got the emphysema wizard. I call him the emphysema wizard because every time I go to him, I get cool things. I get cool Pokemon packs.
But, okay, well,
guy I told you this. No, the guy at the wall. No, I told you this. The guy at Walgreens. I walked up to him. He had me go around the counter. I'm almost certain I told you this. Well, this is interesting then. When I started collecting,
it's your other boyfriend.
Yep, I went to Walgreens and there's this big guy. Like, I'm talking like. Oh my god, my cat's bumping.
All right, I'll pause it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even have gotten up if she had been throwing up, but she was throwing up on a glass table and shaking.
Yeah, I saw the table going like this.
Fucking about to fly off.
All right, so this big giant fat guy.
Yeah, Walgreens. He was very big. Like, you know, the whale, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Like,
big guy, dude. Honestly, maybe not. Shouldn't even be working. Big.
Right.
And he was breathing really heavy, and he would be like,
yeah.
And like, but he would have me go around. He did have me do it again today, but he has me go around the counter where the Pokemon cards are, where the nicotine and the liquor is, and I just go through the employee like.
That's
stock
awesome.
Box because it is awesome because it's too heavy. It's like too much for him to move.
Yeah.
And I went back there and I call him the emphysema wizard because I think he does have emphysema.
Well, hold on.
And he's a whiz.
Whenever you go back there and you're like, you know, bent down, and does it smell like anything?
No, actually, dude, he's stinkless. Very stink-free. I mean, this guy seems like he would be very potentially stinky at least, and not stinky at all. Not a stinky guy. But I'm digging around back there, and I call him the emphysema wizard because, again, emphysema, and two, every time I go there, I get good cards and good packs. I got this like weird Dragonite 10 today that I've never seen before, and it has these packs in them that are out of print. And I was like, dude, the emphysema wizard strikes again, dude.
You should have him open some packs.
No, I talked to him
some
about it. Honestly, I'll see if he's comfortable on camera. He's a big guy, dude, and I don't want to put him on blast. And I would hate for the internet to put him on blast. And like, I mean, again, you put whoever wants to be on camera can be in front of the camera, but I would just hate to set him up for something that wasn't like kind of.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, yeah. I did think about. I asked him today. I when I was buying, I was like, "You like Pokemon cards?" And that's how I've been getting these people.
Yeah.
And there was one stinky guy at Fred Meyer's that I was sure liked Pokemon cards, and he did not, dude. I could smell him in my car when I got back. I'm on these surging spark packs. I swear to God, I can smell him, dude. I was driving home. I was like, "What the fuck?" I had to keep checking if I wore deodorant because I'm like, dude, there's no way it's still in my car. I just bought these.
It's stuck in your sinus. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, but I asked him at Fred Meyer, and then I asked him if Even Wizard, and he said yeah, but then he said like I got to get back, like kind of like I got to get back into it, kind of thing. Yeah. So I like maybe I think it would be cool to come back and be like, hey, you said you were getting back into it. You want to open a pack? Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. But,
have Mariah do one. That'd be cool.
I think so. I would love to do that when I've had more people.
Yeah.
So like I thought about my boss doing one. I think that'd be fun, and my coworker that I work with, that'd be fun, Mariah. But I want to like have a foundation, so that cooler.
Yeah.
You know
and you're still no draw to streaming. Still decided nope, I don't want to do it. Nothing.
Less, dude. Negative draw. I feel so much relief. That's so good.
That's good.
I do. Yeah.
Not even a little bit. Knowing like Monster Hunter's almost here. Everybody's sucking Marvel Rivals wiener.
Nope. Zero, dude. Zero. I'm enjoying gaming a lot more. I'm doing it less. I'm getting out of the house a lot more. This is way more fulfilling. I don't have a schedule. I don't have to like be on time for people. I can do whatever the fuck I want and do it when I want.
You're a grass toucher, dude.
Yeah, dude, I've been out and about. I know this whole area now. There's probably, like I said, I posted in one of my videos that there's probably like 20-25 spots now that I go to for these cards. That I know, like just in this general area, probably 6 different towns.
It sounds expensive. All of it, I just hear ka-ching, 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 ka-ching.
It's not really that expensive. A lot of it's on my way to work and to and from work. There's a lot of spots.
Yeah, no, but cards in general, you know, they're pretty pricey. I mean, I used to collect, so.
They're a lot less pricey when you don't buy them online, dude. That's what I've learned. I could buy the same set. It's way harder to find, but I could buy the same set for $28 that I'd find for $70 online. But it's just whether or not I can get them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But it's been fun, dude. It's been fun. I have no itch for streaming. Zero.
Well, okay.
So I think it'd be cool.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I think gaming content always sounds cool to me, but streaming does not sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your? I know you're a TikTok boy, and supposedly it's getting banned. What's your? Do you have a take on that?
I doubt. I honestly, I don't think it will. I think there's still an opportunity for it to get blocked by the Supreme Court. I can't imagine it fully goes through, but if it does, I mean, honestly, man, that's the way it goes. Dude, you hear about Washington, Oregon, and California being Canada offering to buy us and take us in because Trump was talking about buying Canada. Some Canada lady was talking about
I know. I know Trump was like, you know, we'd love to have Canada as our 51st state. You know,
yeah. Some lady. I'm not trying to get political here, but some lady was like, "Yeah, if you know, or whatever. What if we offered Washington, Oregon, or California to become Canadian citizens?" And a lot of Washington, Oregon, and California would probably take that offer, and it'd be really weird if I had to move so that I didn't become a Canadian.
Free healthcare.
Yeah, I don't want to be a Canadian. No offense to Canadians. Even if it was free, you know, I didn't have to move.
You'd probably get like a dual citizenship thing. It's weird because I assumed that Canada was struggling financially with something. I know the tariffs were affecting them dramatically. I don't know. The whole atmosphere of that thing is fucking strange.
I just think it's crazy that I could like it's potentially if I stayed exactly where I'm at right now, I could just be Canadian.
Well, I mean, it's just like Texas. They're always talking about becoming their own country. You know how stupid that would be? Dude, yeah, I would move immediately. I already want to leave Texas, but oh my
Spokane
God.
People love talking about splitting the state too, especially Spokane. There's other parts of that side of the state that love it, but Western Washington and Eastern Washington are so completely different that like, especially Spokane, which is the heart of Eastern, are like, let's put it down the middle. You know?
That's stupid.
That's bad.
And I mean, you would have to get your own military, and I don't know. I just It wouldn't work out in my opinion.
No, no. Well, in Texas, I mean, Texas does have a lot of guns, a lot of people.
Yeah, but we're also surrounded by everything, Mexico and then United States.
Not good positioning. No.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
You want like no? I do. There's nowhere safe. I mean, maybe like Canadian border. That'd be a cool place to have your own country. But I mean, if you're surrounded, Kansas, like
you're surrounded by the ocean, dude. You still got ships and boats and submarines and airplanes.
We've been watching Mr. Beast games, the Beast games, and they have the island. One of the winners can win an island, this lavish island, dude. Can you imagine winning an island? It's so crazy.
That would be cool, you know, if they had like internet and then like the taxes weren't a lot. Like if I want it, since I'm a 100% service connected veteran, I wouldn't have to pay any taxes on it. It'd be good. But for a normal person inheriting an island, you know how impossible that would be to afford.
Yeah, I would imagine though that like, I don't know. You think they get taxed on? I feel like Mr. Beast would set it up so you wouldn't get taxed at the ass.
I'm sure.
So?
I'm sure at the
so
end,
much money.
He'll be like, well, you know, this is the stipulation, or we could just buy it from you for, you know, $2 million, and then they would just take the money. And because otherwise, otherwise they're just gonna get effed in the B.
I don't want an island I don't have any money to go to or build on or nothing, dude. Give me the $2 million. They give out so much money. It's actually pretty interesting because they give out so much money just to backstab people, and so the whole thing is about lying and cheating and betraying.
Drama, dude. Drama.
Yeah, and it's very intentional in the sense that like most shows try to dance around it, where they're just like setting up games for you to lie and cheat to your friends and family and all these people. So it's fun. It's been cool.
How many seasons is it? Is it a completed thing or?
No, every Thursday. Every Thursday. You want to see my other cat? This cat you haven't seen.
I don't want to see any of your cats.
I think everyone else wants to see him. Okay, hold on.
Oh my god. I've already seen that guy.
No.
What do you mean no? I've seen him like 1,000 times. I do like his green eyes. Where do you stand with your with the moving and stuff? Do you have any updates on that?
No. Right now the holidays are over because my work is so fluctuating based on that. Like I had so much time off the last 2 weeks. It's been crazy, dude. I think before this last week, the last 2 weeks before that, like Christmas week and New Year's week, I worked like 4 days.
Yeah.
Total. So I mean, so money is coming back in after this paycheck I just got.
Yeah.
We can start saving some money. So we'll probably be out of here the next couple months. I'm imagining next 3.
3? You think so?
I think so. Yeah. I think it'll be all right. We don't have a lot of expenses. So
yeah.
Like everything, I think 3, 4 maybe, but like once it gets warm, before it gets hot.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. Once it gets warm, before it gets hot.
I know my lease is ending. Well, I've called the last 2 days to get an exact date so I can write them a letter telling them I'm out of here. And then, you know, I've been back and forth with streaming and stuff. And, I told Discord like, hey, I'm over here simping over somebody. So I haven't really been around. But also like I'm moving to my family's place, which the internet probably isn't going to be good. So it's like, it's nice not having any commitment towards streaming, you know, because I'm not like I've been vacant for the last 2 weeks. You know, I've streamed maybe like
which is
4 hours in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it makes me sad, dude, because you're doing well again. It's going well. Your numbers literally doubled overnight.
You
started streaming Overwatch, and the followers have been increasing. So it's not just the people that you had already wanted to watch it, but also you're getting more and more people
are gone. They hate Overwatch. Oh, except for a couple of But I already warned them. I was
like Green Lava. He's in it. He's out here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Is he not? Your face made me feel like I shouldn't have said that.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's just like me.
No, I told everybody, I was like, y'all probably won't be around because Overwatch is not something that any of you guys like, and I don't expect any of you to continue like it. Anyways.
Can I make a complaint about Marvel Rivals? Sorry, go ahead. You said anyways.
Oh, well, yeah, no. What about Marvel Rivals?
Dude, okay, so I love the game actually. Like all these things, I've been really into it. But the part that I have the hardest time with, and I was actually picking that guy that I know who does all that gaming stuff that I've talked about. I was
Oh
picking his
yeah.
brain about it because I was like, dude, why on earth would Marvel Rivals, which doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look amazing. It's not this amazing game. Why would it run so poorly on my PC when everything else can run so great? Like my PC's great, and we're just talking about optimization and like all these things. But like the game is so poorly optimized, dude, in terms of like I have to do so many things to get it to run smoothly. And do you know what aim smoothing or aim
Yeah.
acceleration is? Yeah, yeah. Long story short, there's these aim settings for these games that you have settings in the options that you can turn them on and off. Overwatch, you can turn it on and off. These things in Marvel Rivals, when the game came out, it was automatically on,
Yeah.
and most people hate that. It was automatically on, which people thought was weird. And then people found out you could do configs and change it, and so you could turn it off, and then I turned it off, and then they made it so the configs didn't work. They specifically addressed it and said we're not doing it, and so then I had to readjust. So this is my third time adjusting to different aim because they're everything's getting turned around. So they blocked that, and then yesterday they added options to turn it back on and off, and none of it feels right.
Right.
And it's just like, dude, it's just.
Well, I think things like that are for people like you who are on a higher competitive scale, because I would say the majority of people aren't going to even care or realize or understand.
It's a big difference, though. I think you would like if the average person would be playing.
Yeah, but the average person isn't going to be playing on a high level where it's affecting them.
No. Listen. Like if let's say Joe Schmo was playing Overwatch or he liked hero shooters, tried Marvel Rivals. If he did it on the same PC, it would run not well. It's not running well. When you would clearly see the other games are running well.
Oh, like
so it's not so.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not just about the mouse setting, but like they're like the frames per second and there's issues with frame dropping and what is it, latency or packet loss, and all these things that are happening with the game that just make it not run smoothly, and it doesn't happen on other games.
Yeah.
I hate that, dude. It's been a pain in the ass.
Well,
I went into the settings today and had to search in my Windows search exploit protection, and then had to add Marvel Rivals, and then go in there and turn off CFG, which is the floodgate thing, so that it stopped fucking with my game.
Yeah.
And so I never had to do that with another game.
You
never.
love it enough. It doesn't matter, right? It's not a deal breaker.
No, but it's awful.
You're still playing it.
I just said I wanted to complain.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. At least
it's annoying.
At least
it's
the game,
good.
Yeah. At least the game that you play has content. Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
At least the game that you play has content, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, that's rough, man. Overwatch is not looking good. Nothing about it looks good, dude.
I was last night. It was like 2 a.m, and I went to go check Marvel Rivals. It was like 198,000 viewers, and Overwatch it was like 6.3K. I was like, God damn, dude.
Yeah, and I think the player count. At least I saw a post about it. I don't know the facts on it, but I'm pretty sure the player count doubled.
Oh, for well, I mean, I'm sure it's even more because it's only based off of Steam. Like they only do Steam things, consoles. I don't know if it has its own client or not. Probably not, but
shout out to my friend Philip. It's really cool because I feel like most of my friends don't get very good at video games, and most of the time I feel like I'm significantly better than them too. And my friend Philip's gotten pretty good. He's gotten really good, dude. I'm like to the point where I was spectating him and I was like,
yeah.
Hey, Philip. Where I thought there was a big gap, and there's a lot less than I thought.
He's console player, right?
Yeah, he's playing Thor, so not a lot of aiming, but still the positioning, the game sense. He's not a hero shooter guy, too.
Yeah.
So I have all the stuff that I know from Overwatch that almost directly applies.
I feel like all the orphans from Overwatch play at a high skill on Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's bad, dude.
Everybody's like, even like the gold plat people are like GMs and top 500s.
Dude, and not only that, but like, I'm sorry, now I'm on a tangent about my Rivals and complaints. The matchmaking, so the season started over 2 days ago, yesterday, and the matchmaking right now, everyone got reset to lower ranks. So I got reset to Gold 1, and I was GM3, and got reset to Gold 1, and the matchmaking right now is insane, dude. It's so bad. I have a screenshot where there's 4 ex-GM players. You can see them because we get these little cool little tags. On my side, 4 GM players. The other side, none. 0, dude. And I was like, guys, this is on paper we should roll these dudes, and it was so bad.
Like we rolled them. Okay,
yeah, we destroyed them, and like on paper we should have. And so like I could predict, it was like Babe Ruth, I predicted it easy, and like it was bad. It was really bad.
And
Like
then
it
a
was
lot
like,
of people just starting to,
and these are real gold players and real plat players, and we're going against them, and we're clearly not real gold and plat
yeah,
players. You know what I mean? It was bad, dude. It was worse than almost anything I've ever seen in Overwatch.
yeah.
It was bad. It was bad, dude. Like they had no chance. I've never seen somebody have no chance, and so clearly have no chance.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
I don't know anything about NetEase or other than they're a Chinese company,
yeah,
but if it's their first hero shooter, I mean they'll eventually learn. It's only what
yeah,
season 1, so
yeah.
it's bound to be a bit rocky.
Can I give one compliment to it about that's contrary to Overwatch? This is just now on a tangent. One of the things I do like about the game that's very unique to it is that they're not afraid to go over the top. They go really over top of these characters, and like they can do, they're like super OP. And I think games like Overwatch would never do some of the things that they're doing because they wouldn't want it to be too strong. But they're not really like Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic came out, and like he can reflect damage, he can puff up like a balloon and block damage, and he gets like 600 health, and like it's just like,
do you not
huh?
remember Brigitte being able to climb from fucking bronze to GM?
Yeah, but that was a numbers thing. I feel like that was more of a numbers thing where like this is he can do so much that like only 3 characters would do in Overwatch. He can heal himself, he can dive, he can do, it's just very strong and very over the top.
Yeah.
Like he's a perfect example of very strong and over the top. Like yeah, and I just think it's cool that like conceptually it's way too powerful.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully the next season of Overwatch is a reflection of how well Marvel Rivals is doing, rather than like, well, that's all you guys are getting again, you know, because that'll really determine the loyalty of the people who are still playing it.
Yeah, dude, that kind of desperation could produce something really awesome or really bad. Really
Yeah,
bad.
but
And so
like
like
what I was telling a friend is that it feels like the end of Overwatch 1, because that's the way Overwatch 1 felt. It was like, it's like sluggish and slow, but it's still familiar, and you can still get enjoyment out of it, but out of that enjoyment there are no external rewards, right, other than just winning and losing. The cosmetics are boring, they suck. Everything is just a rewash of everything, and like I said, the only thing I'm getting out of it is being able to play with Josie, right? Like otherwise, I wouldn't play
that's
it.
Josie, dude.
I wouldn't play anything, dude. My battle pass is almost level 200.
When they come out,
I don't know, dude. I still have like 38 days left, so.
I do like watching you play Overwatch though.
Hmm?
Are you still on the fence? I said I do like watching you play Overwatch. You're still on the fence about streaming? You're still, because you posted that post saying you were like, it seemed like that was committing.
Yeah, but it's also a thing of when I move, if my internet's not good, I'm not gonna fight uphill to try to stream, right? Like I'm not gonna call 18 companies. I'm not gonna get a hotspot. I'm not gonna try all the. Dude, if I can't do it, I'm not gonna do it. But I'm not totally, you know, forfeiting and saying, well, I'm done, guys. You know, because I'm not making any decisions anymore. Just whatever happens, and at the moment, it doesn't look like anything's going to be good in regards to streaming, gaming, making any type of content. None of it is literally in my favor. And this is literally the same loop of things that always happens when it comes to content. And I was just like, I just gotta.
At this point, it was really cool because this time I wasn't discouraged at all, dude.
Right.
It felt good. It felt good for me being your friend on this side of things, and also being a viewer and enjoying being part of that. Didn't feel discouraged at all. I mean, I want you to continue doing it if that's what you want to do, but like,
yeah, I mean, right now it's just it might not be something that's even possible.
Yeah,
the probability is super low, and
what's next with you and Josie? Sorry, what's next? It sounds so cool, dude.
I don't know what's next. She goes back to work on the 21st, so like in 10 days, and she's had like a month off or something. I don't remember how long it's been. I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
Cool. Yeah, and remind me what she does for work again.
She's a aviation mechanic for helicopters and airplanes.
Cool. And then does she have to go away for a long time to do that? Like what?
No.
It sounds like when she's going back to work makes it sound like a trip or something.
No, it's just from having infinite time with them to having, you know, she'll be working like I think 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., which is good.
Oh, I mean, your sleep schedule can adapt. You guys won't be.
Yeah, and
Man.
you know, since I want, dude, I don't know, because I'm gonna move in with family and I'm gonna save money and yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I said, yeah, that's exciting. That's very cool. I'm excited to see the picture. I don't know if you can delete this if you don't want it.
No.
But I saw screenshots of Josie, obviously from a video chat or FaceTime, and the way she was smiling in those pictures told me everything I needed to know about the dynamic. I mean, you can hear it in Overwatch and stuff too, but it was cute, dude. It was cool. It was cute. I liked it. I did. Why are you making that face? It's making me stutter, making me jump. It's a good thing.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it was fun.
I agree.
Like you could tell that she was lighting up, and obviously you're smitten too. So that reciprocation is cool, very cool, and it's very visual. I just see it,
and
hear it,
But
right?
Coming in the next couple of months, I think we can make plans on when to meet for the first time.
Me and you.
Not me and you, dude. I will never meet you.
I know.
Dude. A long time ago, when SGO used to stream. Married. No, shut up, dude. When he used to stream, he talked about giving a Pokemon game to his ex-friend, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna meet at a bar and hang out, and you know the Pokemon game is just a good excuse. They didn't end up hanging out, but I remember very vividly saying, "Oh, would you hang out with me?" And you're like, "No, honestly,
that's not exactly what I said.
Probably.
I probably saw the clip.
Probably not." And then I was like, all right, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I never want to see this guy in my life for the rest of the duration of it.
Well, one, I already confirmed he's gonna come to my wedding.
No,
so.
I'm not.
There you are. And yeah,
no.
and two. And two, that was in context of me hanging out with anybody. Also, I don't hang out with anybody.
Also, I asked if I was on my deathbed.
This is what I thought you were originally talking about.
And the doctor said, Kevin, the only way we can resuscitate him is if you give him a kiss. And he said he wouldn't do it. That's fucked up, dude.
That was also 2 years ago.
Not only would he not do it, knowing me as a person, but knowing me as a veteran, you know, like the American flag, as a single father of 3 children, he wouldn't sacrifice at least a little bit of his little measly white boy lips on these luscious, beautiful ones. Crazy. And I would just,
at that time,
I would just be dead. I would be dead.
At that time, he would have died.
And then this dumb idiot boy had the audacity later in our relationship to say, you know what, dude, I actually would kiss you to save your life. Fuck that. I'd rather die.
Well, you'd be dead.
Bye, kids.
I did say that. But that was also 2 years ago. Wait, like we had just. I think you've been in my life like 2 months.
That your foresight and trajectory of our relationship is awful. My bad.
So I should have said yes.
No,
because I should have known that we would have been here.
I would tongue your butthole to keep you alive. That's how good of a friend I am compared to you.
Yeah, but you got some iron will. You know what you'd be really good at? It's fear factor. You'd be so good at.
Yeah, I would conquer everything. Nothing would defeat me.
And it's not. That's so bad. They'd have to kick you off the show, dude. You keep coming back.
Dude, it should be like this is our first time ever. He's been here for 14 seasons in a row. He's won every single jackpot with no hesitation.
What's the Jeopardy guy? The guy who won Jeopardy over and over. Do you remember him?
No.
Did you be the Fear Factor Jeopardy guy? Oh, that's so funny, dude.
But
you would be unstoppable.
But that's the thing.
You'd be drowning in blood, bobbing for apples, and just be
eating deer nut sacks. Oh my god! Listen, that's the thing, man. Everybody's like, oh, he's too good for you. His friendship is way more valuable than anything you can. Shut the fuck up. You guys don't even know the truth. You see the truth now?
Well, I think there's a middle here.
There is no middle. The only middle thing is you fucking... No, dude.
I wouldn't let you die now. I don't know about the butthole thing, but in general, I wouldn't let you die.
So you wouldn't lick my butthole?
I don't know if Mariah would lick my butthole to save my life.
You need to find it. You got to find a new girl, dude.
I don't know.
Got to find a new girl.
She might. I don't know. I think you should put on this.
Just be like, get the mic and the lights. Would you lick my butthole to save my life?
Good stuff, dude.
And then if she says yes, let her open up a Pokemon pack.
Yeah, dude, that's a good bonus. Man, I've been deep lately.
I'm glad you're finding fulfillment and enjoying.
You want to see my Lapras EX card?
I don't want
to open one of these Lost Origins.
Yeah, go ahead and open one. Hurry up.
All right, I'm just gonna hold them up. Okay.
All right. Oh my God, I see a Ghastly.
But no, I was talking about the rip.
Yeah, but I still see a Ghastly. Trash. 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 Back there. Trash. Trash.
Okay.
Trash.
No, they're all trash.
Trash. Trash. Trash. Dude, how dare you waste the podcast airtime on a garbage pack?
Can I do one more?
Yeah, you can do one more. And you know what, dude?
Woo.
Since I'm a good friend, I will let you ask 3 whatever you want questions about Josie and us.
Well, can I think about it?
Yeah, but you have to have an answer by the time this pack is done. Trash, garbage, trash.
I like that one.
That's stupid. Garbage, awful art, stupid.
That's it. That's the rare, I think. I don't
bad.
Think
and that's one thing that you also don't do is you don't do the card trick where you do just like 2 back and whatever. That's Pokemon meta, dude. You're dumb.
Nah.
All right. To finish off this episode, do you have any questions?
Does she know about your antisocial personality?
Yeah,
I mean, like, what does she thought? Like, you got into depths about that? Like, what? How does she think she's gonna navigate it? Is she feeling pretty tough about it?
Yeah, she feels fine about it. The one thing I was most scared to tell her was about my kids, and that was fine.
Yeah, you were sweating balls, dude. I'm glad it worked out. And things have been, I mean, dude, no end in sight. That's so cool.
Yeah, but she didn't express anything like negative.
Next question was, has she seen your wiener?
No, she hasn't seen my wiener. Everything regarding to this is at her pace. I'm not doing any. I am of no influence at all.
I'm glad I asked. All right, third question.
I'm glad you got it out, dude.
That was a good genie wish, dude. I mean, the first one was kind of a flub, but like the second one,
you were lubed up and ready to go.
It was good. It's so much pressure.
Everybody's gonna be mad at your shitty questions, man.
No, the second one was good.
The second one
was good. Nah, dude, I don't want to ask the shitty one. Can I save one? I had 2. The second one was good.
Dude, next time if you do better on the podcast, I'll give you 5.
Do better. I've carried the last 10 episodes on my back, dude.
This guy is literally the reason why we're doing this, and he's like garbage at it. Straight up.
You did a great Q&A.
Way better than yours.
You did good.
Way better than yours. Infinitely better.
Mine was good and yours was good.
Yours was a 3 out of 10, and I stand by that.
I'll stand by it, dude. Okay.
All right. Do you have the last question? There's no rollover here. Is your what?
Okay. Any red flags? Do you have any red flags that you were like, oh man?
We both mutually love bomb the fuck out of each other, and we're very aware that it's probably not a good idea, but we still, everything. Yeah. There's been nothing bad, which is pretty bad. Good. Yeah, good. But it's good. Yeah.
Dude, remind me his name. You can cut this too.
This is Aiden.
Aiden, man, he's always the one to pull up, dude. He is always the one to
He came here earlier, he was like, Dad, eat. I'm like, no, this guy keeps delaying the podcast by 20 minutes. By 20 minutes.
My bad. Dude, I thought it was 6. I was geared up. I was creating space. I got home, going to rest a little bit, waiting for Maya's grandma to get home.
Hold on, dude.
My bad.
Hold on. Let's find some clarity here. This guy told me.
I understand.
You.
I texted you while I was doing a bunch of things. And then when I read your text back,
I said, I said, is Mariah awake yet? Because he said he wanted to do it in the morning, right? And the morning has far gone past that time. He goes, yes, sorry. Been locked into editing and went to the store. Let's do it this evening, maybe around 4 my time, right?
Why am I so...
4 his time, which is 6 p.m. Which is 6 p.m. my time, right?
Yeah, not disputing this.
Right?
Not disputing this.
Then I said, what's the word? Right? And this is at 5:27, almost 6 p.m. He goes, I thought we already established the time. And I said, in quotations...
LOL.
In quotations, I said, maybe 4 my time. Have you decided whether or not that's still a maybe? He goes, yeah, that time is perfect. I said, okay, ready when you are. And then he's still fucking confused and doesn't know when he wants to come back. Then he delays it for another 10 minutes. He's like, I need 10 minutes. And then he gets on and he says, I need 10 more minutes to set up. And then it's like 28 minutes. Crazy.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, yeah, that's all accurate. I was out doing things. I was driving. And when I read the second... Listen. When I read the second text, I had registered it. I don't even remember seeing the first. I remember seeing the first one. Didn't register the time. Had it in my head for 6 for some reason.
Say what you mean. Time. Just say what you mean. That's it.
Yeah, that's what. But I thought I just got confused.
You're just a fucking idiot. That's it.
I was ready. Oh, that's mean. You don't have to say that.
I did say that.
I know you did. I know. That's all I got. I really didn't have anything. It was fun. I'm glad there's no red flags.
Nope.
Yeah.
Too perfect.
All right. Next week, right?
We'll see.
Dude, when are you gonna send me those Pokemon cards?
Probably never.
I'm waiting in the mail. What the hell, dude?
All right. Bye, everybody. Say bye.
I guess.
This is why it's not gonna work out, dude.